Splooge sangria. And why didn't I have that on the podcast? Hey, everybody. Welcome to Happy Endings, episode 2. I'm now full of... we were just trying to take bets on what my burp just tasted like.
Why is it that both happy endings have had to do with your bodily functions?
Why does everything have to do with something going into or coming out of my body? Nick got partial credit. He said coffee. Half credit on that.
I think Goalie gets full credit.
Full credit for his suggestion was splooge.
At the very least, he gets extra credit.
Splooge sangria. What exactly is in a splooge sangria?
A lot of sangria and a little bit of splooge.
Just a little bit?
Yeah.
Now, does it all have to be one splooge, or can it be multiple splooges?
Well, I mean, the basic drink would be one splooge, but if you are in the advanced category, I suppose you can have several splooges.
Depends on what you do for a living, I guess.
Depends if you were in the co-op or not.
Oh, another classy happy endings. By the way, we have a new, I don't know if you probably haven't heard it. I whacked together a happy endings intro.
Oh,
cool.
cool.
Later.
I haven't tried. I'll have to listen. Hopefully it's
the
fine.
low tech one. So, yeah, happy endings. So, what'd you do in your half-hour break?
I was just watching the news with the bombings there. First they said they arrested a guy, then they didn't. And yeah, I know. It's going to be one of those.
And then it was the next half hour. Actually, the whole half hour, I watched CNN as well, and the whole half hour was why they got it wrong.
Oh, really?
Yeah, pretty much. Live. Film at 11. Why we fucked that up. But yeah, no, there's no arrest.
Well, I mean, they were saying that they're piecing together the videos, and I guess they get some... Yeah, as I said on the show earlier, that they got a video. You know, again, there's different angles, so you kind. It's almost like when you watch a hockey game and they're trying to review a goal. They have all the angles, so you're trying to put them all together in the same time frame. It's where was the puck from this angle and that angle. So that's what they're doing, and I guess they got a pretty good video of someone dropping a black backpack and walking off, and then getting on a cell phone. And that's pretty good evidence, You don't
that's
just put down.
It's kind of crazy because if he gets on a cell phone, that means there's more than one guy.
Either that's how he detonated it,
Yeah.
But yeah, so they got that and they pieced them together. I guess they've ID'd him and they thought they was an arrest, but maybe they have ID'd him. So of all those pictures, that I'm watching on the internet, it's hard to say,
Yeah.
What's what. But anyway, so that is that.
Do we want to spoil a little bit of BioShock? I mean, I hate to do that with Goalie on. I will say this, that I have my reservations about BioShock. I am not as in love with it as everybody else is.
Well, I think if you actually Google it, you'll find a really wealth of well-written criticism about it. That kind of both praises and takes to task some of it. I don't think it is as universally well-loved as BioShock was, but I think the criticism surrounding it is really, really fascinating and kind of, for as much as I don't think it quite hit all the things that it need to hit, I really appreciate everything that it does right.
Yeah. The stuff it does right is awesome. The use of music... And you get a very early taste of it with the barbershop quartet at the very, very beginning of the game.
You have to actually know what that song is to get anything out of that.
Well, no, you have to not be Nick and not know Beach Boys songs. Come on. As soon as I heard it, I recognized it. It's a Beach Boys song.
Well,
I had no idea.
We got to clarify something especially the listeners in the room. We were just talking about splooge sangrias, and you're talking about a taste of it with the barbershop quartet. Can we just say those are separate things?
Totally separate things.
What would a barbershop quartet taste like?
Splooge sangria.
Would it be a cut above?
Probably kind of hairy.
Oh,
Ew.
You have no.
a little off the top.
Ew. Just a trim. Thank you.
Oh,
The music is awesome. In fact, what was your favorite use of your favorite repurposed song, Nick?
Oh, that would require me recognizing.
There were a lot of things you
repurposed
should have
songs.
recognized.
I recognized plenty going through a second time because I kind of knew where they were,
Right.
but I didn't recognize any of the repurposed music the first time through.
Really? You missed Tainted Love?
Yeah,
That was by
I-
far the best, or the woman singing Fortunate Son?
Yep, didn't know that was Fortunate Son.
Oh God, how could you not? Really?
I just walked out and there's a woman singing, and I was like, okay.
And you didn't notice that earlier in the game there was a tear, and you could hear Fortunate Son playing through it.
That I found.
Did you
Those
find the
I
second
found.
one that where
Yes.
Girls Just Want to Have Fun is playing through it?
Yes, but those weren't repurposed.
No.
Those I found. Those I got.
Huh.
You know what?
Interesting.
It's funny. There were times when I would actually sit next to a record player, sit there for like 5 minutes and listen to the song, listen to the lyrics, and think, is this something that I should recognize? Never actually recognized anything. But,
And you didn't hear the B-52 song in there somewhere?
oh wait, I think there was one I recognized. I Want to Rule the World.
Uh-huh.
That song.
Right.
I think that was the only one I recognized.
And two things. First one is that Tedvar T from Norway, hey, my weege, my peeps, he says he wasn't a big fan of the shooting part. My complaint about it is I thought both the movement mechanics and the shooting or the combat mechanics was a little too complicated. It's like they had a bunch of great ideas, and rather than editing them down into a real clean combat method, they kind of threw everything at it all at once. It's like, okay, you've got this unique combat mechanic. Okay, then you've got the unique plasmid or vigor use. Okay, we got that. And then we've got, and now you've got this movement across the sky rails. It just seemed like it was too much. Like somebody needed to go in and saying, yeah, this is a cool idea, but I think we need to take it down. It makes it too complex.
I completely disagree. Like,
Yeah?
all that stuff is necessary. Like, I loved all this stuff. The sky rails are fantastic, especially like when you get some gear that kind of augments what you can do on that. They become an amazing tool where you can do more damage shooting from a skyline to when you jump off, you create like this explosive blast wherever you land.
Yeah, that was so handy to have.
To whenever you jump to or from skyline, you become invincible for a short period of time. That was incredibly invaluable. And not
right,
only
and
that,
I
but
see
just-
that would be good, but then you throw in the vigors on top of it, and it's like, okay, you've got these vigors, and then you've got the skyline, and then you've got the guns, and then you've got the guns that you need to upgrade, and it's like, blah, just too much.
See, I completely disagree. I think it's just the right amount. I think there's enough there that you're never backed into a corner. Like, you're put into these open arenas, and the skylines make really good use of navigating those arenas to where, like, yes, this is a big open area, but if you can't get from one end to the other, and if you're kind of just backed into a corner, then it doesn't matter how big it is.
Right.
But the skylines give you the ability to navigate. And you can really see this in some of the fights where there aren't skylines, where you really do get backed into a corner. And it becomes like a cover-based shooter almost, where I'm hiding behind cover, shooting at guys as they kind of run around the corner. And it's like, this feels like any other shooter. But with the skylines, it's like, okay, I can now get behind them, I can jump on top of them, and then when I'm in the thick of them, I can use Murder of Crows to distract them, and then use Return to Sender to like absorb
That Return to Sender is
all
awesome.
all the damage that come at me, and use it to get away. Use Charge to come at them. Yeah, I am really, really impressed with the mechanics. I know some people have said, like, "Oh, the shooting's okay, but the story's really the good part." And no,
Yes,
I think the shooting really holds on its own.
And the story, I have the same, I don't want to say a complaint, but maybe criticism, is that it is an awful lot of stuff all just piled in all at once. And
yeah.
it doesn't get cleaned up until the very end, which I would rather have a story that's a little bit cleaner as it goes through. Like, take out an element. It's kind of like fashion. You have to know how to edit stuff down. Don't put everything on the dress. And it's in this story, they kind of put everything in the story instead of kind of paring it down a little bit more to make it more, I don't want to say simple, but cleaner.
See, I think the opposite approach would have been better.
Throw it all in?
If they had expanded upon certain points, because I think the issue some people have with the story, and the issue I have with the story, is that some points weren't properly expanded upon in certain areas, and I think that really undercuts a lot of what it tries to say in the end. And
maybe
there was one moment playing through a second time where Booker was having this conversation with his Elizabeth, and she was talking. As she was talking, it's like I was like, "Oh my god! Everything she's saying has this double meaning." Now that I know, how this story ends, and I'm like, "This is really great writing," and I was really impressed by it. And I thought, "This is really good." I can't actually tell you what she said that impressed me so much, not because it was spoiled, but because I literally can't remember it. Because 5 minutes later, I was shooting guys, and I completely forgot whatever she just said.
Right.
And I feel like Infinite really suffers from
pacing. Is that? I guess it would be
too much combat.
Yeah, pacing. Yes, too much combat.
I agree.
I love the combat, but there's just too much of it, and it interrupts the story at times to the point where I had this really great moment where I was like, "This is fantastic writing," and I can't remember it because before it could sink in, I had to go shoot people.
Right.
I remember, I forget who did the tweet, but someone tweeted, like, playing BioShock Infinite really made me realize that Dishonored is a great game. And I thought, yeah, how awesome would that be if when you first got to Columbia, you kind of had to make your way Dishonored style to the Monument Tower. Like, instead of just shooting your way there in a linear game, if you kind of had to explore and find multiple ways to get in, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
We've got Tedvar in the room. We've got Jason in the room. We've got Aruga in the room. And Aruga he was sending me messages on Facebook. He is trying to get PAX tickets right now for PAX Prime. He said that 4-day passes sold out in 20 minutes. And right now he's trying to get 4 one-day passes. And he says that the bloody PAX queue is an hour so far. They just opened.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, so have the hotels sold out already?
I don't know if they've opened up hotels. I'll look to see if they've opened up hotels. But we will do that. Don't worry. Nick, have you ever been without a hotel? Not a bed. I know you've been without a bed. But you've had a room and a floor.
Well, I'm more just wondering how fast they're going to sell out.
Yeah, no, I'll get on that as soon as we're off here. Ruga says he's already been in it for an hour. What time? Hey, Ruga, what time did PAX Prime's ticket sales go on? Did it start? Do you know? I mean, I could look it up, but why would I do that when I have you? I got a message from Chuckwood on the Xbox that was bitching me out for the title of our show last week, which was The End of an Era, which I wrote in reference to Rock Band. But he said that he saw that title and flipped out because he thought it might be the end of Game House. And he was like, don't do that to me. You almost gave me a heart attack. What the hell? Why would you name it End of an Era? So he was freaked out by it. And I had to send him a message and apologize because it never occurred to me that anyone would think that we were talking about the End of an Era being Game Hounds. No, we're not going anywhere. So 7-ish his time, and we're 8 hours different. So it's been like 11-ish. So about 11. So it's been open for about an hour and 20 minutes right now. So Sanctum 2. Hit me with some Sanctum 2 information.
What do you want to know about it?
Well, we kind of pulled away from the review in the regular show.
Yeah, well, it sounded like you had something you wanted to ask.
Did I have something I wanted to ask? Wow. And
I don't know.
Don't know what it was. I don't know if any of you remember it. We have an interview with the developer in the PAX show on Spreaker, so you go over there and listen to it. But it's kind of like a combination of a tower defense first-person shooter. I really liked it.
Yes, it's really, really good. Like I said in the show, I'm really impressed with how it combined the first-person shooting with the tower defending. Mm-hmm. Like, it plays well. The shooting, it feels good. It's not like it takes a lot of thought. You don't have to worry about bullet drop or anything like that. But it serves its purpose of supplementing the tower defense. Like, it serves its purpose of sort of being a more tactical thing to think about, because actually having to be on the battlefield, what I loved is that the enemies would come to you and they would actually killing you takes priority over killing the core, which is the tower you're trying to defend. So what's great is that you use yourself as live bait all the time. And that creates this real constant tension because you're literally throwing yourself into danger to protect the core, to distract things. Like if one guy gets through your maze, you're kind of running up behind him, get his attention, and then he starts coming after you. And then all of a sudden these two other guys behind you are coming after you, and it's like, oh, shit. So the shooting aspect really, really serves to just make you're constantly thinking about how to defend your tower. Like, even when you're in the midst of playing it as a shooter, it's always done in service of defending the tower. Like, every hit you take is a hit not going to the core. So that's good. And, I really, really enjoyed it. I'm really impressed by it.
Yeah. I can't wait. Did they have a release date on it?
I don't know.
I have to look it up. I think it was in my...
I know it's 4-player co-op, but I haven't been able to find any games online yet. Granted, it's pre-release, so that's probably why.
Right.
But
there's all of 12 people playing it right now.
Yeah.
That's going to be one of those games. Remember I saw it at PAX and I was like, that might be one of those games where I need to sit on my own computer and play it.
Yeah.
Or my own whatever, Xbox or whatever, and play it. I just, some reason, it wasn't really doing a lot for me, but there was a lot of things at PAX that you see because it's so busy and you're getting bombarded with things that when you finally sit down in your own house and play, it's like, oh, this is actually pretty good.
Yeah. It's due out summer. That's all we have.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm probably going to end up buying it. Hey, since Goalie is doing the PC thing now, what suggestions, Nick, and I'll even open this up to the chat, what suggestions do you have for a game that he should play from Steam, and what games should he avoid? I'll tell you right now, do not get, what was it, Bientôt L'été?
Oh, I saw that you got that. Yeah.
I played it again. It's even still just I don't fucking understand that game. It's interesting. It's beautiful. It's haunting, but I still don't freaking understand that game.
If you're into
Warframe, you guys tried Warframe?
I've seen videos of it. I haven't played it.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's fun. It's not wicked smooth, but it's okay. It's a free shooter game. It's very Halo-esque kind of feel to it, or Mass Effect-y. You just kind of run around and shoot stuff in a space age world with other people. It's fun. It's okay.
Yeah.
I haven't gone deep into it, so I don't know if it gets beyond what I played, but it's okay.
Ruga says, give Hawken a go. Mech game, free to play, pretty fun. They had a big thing about Hawken at PAX, and I didn't go by there.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, it says it's not on Steam. Adam Fulton says, Warframe's a lot of fun.
Yes, I'm having some fun.
If Hawken's not on Steam, where is it?
Well, it's probably in beta, so it's probably just sold through their site.
Oh.
I'll bet when it comes out on Steam.
I had a fish that was beta one time.
That is such a lame joke.
I'm doing the best I can out here.
I know. Adam Fulton says, Space Ninjas, what's not to like? What is Space Ninjas?
Warframe.
I don't know.
Well, it's got... Gears,
I see. Okay.
Gears of War when you're running and you hit the button to jump and you do the spin. That's how you advance quickly in Warframe. Is you're running, and then if you want to go quick, you hit, and the guy rolls forward. So everybody's rolling forward, like in Gears of War.
Yeah.
So it's almost like Space Ninja.
If you search for Space Ninjas on Steam, it comes up with this game called Plain Sight. And at first, I wasn't sure what it was. I thought, what? Plain Sight? There's nothing to do with Space Ninjas. This is the first sentence of the description. Plain Sight is a multiplayer arcade game about suicidal ninja robots.
What's not to love about that?
I am genuinely intrigued now.
And if you guys have any time in the room and you want to watch something that's 10 minutes long, well, about 8.5 minutes long, that's hilarious. I have not watched the whole thing. I've only just watched the beginning. Nick watched it.
Yes.
Patton Oswalt explains a Marvel and Star Wars episode 7 crossover. I guess he was asked to just ad-lib something for Parks and Recreation. He was supposed to be filibustering a city council meeting so that they couldn't vote on some kind of proposed legislation. So he just gets up there and they're like, just filibuster, just ad-lib. And he went up there and just apparently nailed something just over the top hilarious. And it's on Kotaku right now, but just you could look up Patton Oswalt Kotaku or Patton Oswalt Star Wars Marvel, and it'll probably pull it up.
Yeah, Goalie, if you're looking for some more of those point-and-click adventure games, I would recommend any of the Broken Sword games. I think those are really excellent point-and-click adventure games, and they kind of got a good sense of humor, a good sense of adventure. I really, really love all of them.
I was actually playing Penumbra and stuff like that.
Oh yeah,
I started that one there.
That's a freaky game.
I'm tempted to get that Anna, but I heard that the puzzles are really out there.
Yeah, I've been tempted to get that too, but never quite went far enough. I was like, I've heard enough things that maybe not.
Did you ever finish Dear Esther?
No, I didn't, and it sucks because I canceled my OnLive.
Oh,
so
well, just buy it on Steam.
Yeah, but that was part of OnLive. I didn't have to really, I was part of the monthly plan. I was kind of kicking around.
Yeah.
I might. There's a whole bunch of stuff. Like I said, I was playing Penumbra. There was another one there by that company that they said to check out.
I still haven't played Amnesia by them, which I really want to.
Oh, Amnesia Dark Descent?
Mm-hmm.
I started to play that on live. I actually picked it up for $4.99 on Steam, and I still have that. So I've been doing that. But that Euro Truck Simulator, that was $8.99. But that was, you guys wouldn't like it because it's very slow. It's just you just drive a truck.
You're saying that about us, really?
No,
You're Mr. I need instant gratification.
No. There's times I like just to sit back and just just chill out and not have to get crazy. You guys got to be overthinking all the time. You guys need puzzle games big time. to keep you stimulated and go.
Then
and,
maybe
I
you
gotta-
should try
I gotta
Vento
stick
Latte. Then you need to try Vento Latte and find out exactly what a slow game is.
Oh man.
It goes backwards. It's so slow, and I liked it.
You liked it, but you never play it again.
I've played it to. I think it was
What happened
last
to my-
weekend. I played it.
Did you ever get a chance to play with people?
No,
Did anyone ever join your game?
no. I still don't even know how to win the game. I mean, like the I don't want to say combat section, but
Are you supposed to win it? Is it possible to win it?
I don't think so, but there's obviously some point, and I'm not quite sure what it is. Because I've since figured out that you get more pieces to put onto the chessboard if you see things in the distance, but you only see them if you close your eyes and see them. So it's a weird goddamn game.
I close my eyes all the time.
I know. I'm not even going to go there. I'm not even going to go there.
Go there. Go there.
Oh, hey. Ed has a great idea. Multiplayer night for Monday Night Combat. No. Why not?
I didn't like that. I saw that at PAX 2 years ago. Did not like it. No, sir. Didn't like it.
Try it again. You've changed your mind about a lot of things.
I do.
Yeah,
I do.
and that was pre-PC days for you, so things are different now.
I still didn't like it.
So unfortunately, it is 12:30. We got to run because I have a doctor's appointment. My big doctor, the capital D doctor, as opposed to
Big doctor, that's what you call him?
Yeah, he's the big doctor. He's the guy that did the surgery on my shoulder.
Oh.
Regular or super, we could all access super.
Super.
Monday Night Combat.
Oh,
Super Doctor.
my super doctor. You could all access my super doctor? I hope not.
Yeah. He doctors around.
I would so be a doctor. I really
No,
would.
God. Oh!
So what is your problem? Hop up here on the table. Hop up here.
Get in the stirrups.
Now let me
Open
just-
your mouth. Say off.
Close your eyes.
I'm gonna take your temperature.
You're going to feel a little prick.
You're gonna feel a little prick. Here it is.
What kind of temperature is it? Is it a thermometer? Is it oral or anal?
You know what's the difference between an oral and rectal thermometer, right? The taste. And another way to end a classy happy ending show. So I guess there's not going to be a happy ending show next week because I'm going to be in Orlando. So it's going to be, I guess,
We could actually do one if you could just get on the internet.
theoretically, yeah. I guess you'd have to host it
Yeah.
and run it. I mean, run it through your Spreaker.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I could just get on the phone.
Yeah.
It's possible.
While you're laying by the pool topless. Yeah.
No, I don't.
What?
No, I don't.
You don't lay by the pool?
I don't. No, just whatever.
What? Huh?
You could definitely do the I guess we could do. Might try and do this break. Just stay tuned to the website or the Facebook page, and we'll let you know if we're going to be able to do it. But yeah, I have to go to Orlando for a conference. Kevin's going for a conference, and I'm going with him. So yeah. Anything else, guys?
No.
All right.
Actually, you know what's funny is there's a band that's just finally come out east called Steel Panther. And
Yeah.
Steel Panther is a heavy metal parody band. And they're good. They're real good, okay? And they have the 80s look. They look like Van Halen and Rat all rolled into one.
Yeah.
And all their songs, it's all sexual, stupid songs. And if you really listen close, they sound like hits from the 80s metal. You know, like one of them is a dead ringer for Is This Love by Whitesnake, you know. And there's another one that's a dead ringer for a Bon Jovi song. But they change it just enough to get away with it. And they're actually coming out here to Boston this week. And I'm thinking about checking them out. And when I went to look for tickets, they had a video. And one of the song is, "Do you really, 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 really love me?" That's what these guys do. They make fun of themselves, but they're good. The songs are good. And one of the lines in the song was like, "Baby, you're just over here for some booty. Don't be mad if I'm up all night playing Call of Duty." So I gotta go check out this band. Do you really, 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 really love me? So check out Steel Panther. Do a Google for Steel Panther. Oh, they do an awesome. Remember that game Crossfire?
No, Nick.
I mean
The little shooter
90s
game.
90s toy thing?
The 90s toy.
Oh,
Crossfire!
yes.
Do a YouTube search, Steel Panther Crossfire.
Oh,
They do
geez.
a 1.5-minute cover version of that. Crossfire, you get caught up in
Oh, I remember you showed me that.
It's hilarious. And they got some kid ducking out of the way of the big balls at the gun.
Right. I remember you showed me that.
It is really cool.
So
that's
it's
what these
them.
guys-
That's Steel
It's
Panther.
them. That's Steel Panther. Yeah. So I'm
Oh.
trying to convince the wife. Tickets are like $25. I'm trying to convince the wife to go with me.
You should. That'll be fun.
I know.
So.
I should.
All right, guys. Well, we'll see you. If not, I'll talk to you next Wednesday. If not next Wednesday, then it's going to be May 1st, which would be Outdoor Fucking Day, according to Jonathan Colton. It's going to be a good day. So I guess we'll talk to you later.
And we'll Spreaker that.
It will definitely. So.
Ew.
Ew. Ew. Ew. Ew. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye, everyone.